Star Wars fans have been waiting for years, watching project after project get canceled or delayed. But in January 2024, Lucasfilm dropped an announcement that changed everything. The Mandalorian and Grogu movie is actually happening, and what we've learned since then will blow your mind. This isn't just another Disney Plus series getting stretched into theaters. Jon Favreau, sorry if I messed that up, but the mastermind behind The Mandalorian's success is finally stepping into the director's chair for his first theatrical Star Wars film. The same guy who revolutionized the franchise with practical effects and compelling storytelling is now bringing Din Djarin and Grogu to the big screen. But here's what nobody saw coming. This movie has become Lucasfilm's flagship project, leading their entire slate of upcoming films. The announcement sent shakes through the fan base because it represented something many thought impossible. After years of canceled projects from directors like Rian Johnson, Kevin Feige, and Taika Waititi, here was a Star Wars movie that was actually moving forward. Favreau had already proven he could handle the characters, the universe, and most importantly, deliver content that fans genuinely love. This wasn't another experimental take on the galaxy far, far away. This was building on proven success. But the real game changer came when Disney locked in the release date. May 22nd, 2026 became the most important date in Star Wars history since 2019. Production began in mid-2024, and unlike previous failed attempts, this movie started filming on schedule. No delays, no creative differences, no behind-the-scenes drama that usually plagues Star Wars productions. The confidence Lucasfilm showed by committing to this timeline told fans everything they needed to know. The filming process itself revealed just how serious Disney was taking this project. While most of the production details remained under wraps, insider reports suggested this would be the most ambitious Mandalorian story yet. Sets were being built that dwarfed anything seen in the Disney Plus series. The budget allocation reportedly exceeded most major blockbusters, giving Favreau the resources to create something truly spectacular. And unlike other recent Star Wars projects that relied heavily on digital environments, this production emphasized the practical effects and real locations that made the original trilogy legendary. Then came September 2025, and the trailer that absolutely destroyed the internet. Within hours of dropping, it became one of the most watched Star Wars trailers ever. Fans got their first glimpse of Din Djarin and Grogu's big screen adventure, and it was everything they hoped for and more. Massive AT-AT walkers dominated alien landscapes while stormtroopers engaged in firefights that looked more intense than anything seen in recent films. But eagle-eyed viewers caught details that sent the speculation into overdrive. Background shots revealed new ships, unfamiliar planets, and character silhouettes that didn't match any known cast members. The action sequences showed a scale of warfare that suggested this wasn't just a simple bounty hunting mission. Din Djarin appeared to be working alongside New Republic forces, hinting at a plot that could reshape the post-Empire galaxy. The trailer masterfully revealed just enough to get fans hyped while keeping the major story beats completely secret. The most shocking element wasn't even the action. It was the cast announcements that nobody saw coming. Sigourney Weaver, the legendary Alien franchise star, joined the Star Wars universe for the first time. Her casting as a New Republic pilot sent fan theories into overdrive. This wasn't just stunt casting. Weaver's character appeared in multiple trailer scenes, suggesting a significant role that could make or break the film's success. Even more surprising was Jeremy Allen White's involvement. The Bear Star was announced as the voice of Rada the Hutt, Jabba's son who previously appeared in the Clone Wars animated series. This casting choice seemed bizarre until fans realized the implications. Bringing back Rada meant diving deep into Hutt crime family politics, potentially connecting this film to the broader criminal underworld that's been largely absent from recent Star Wars content. White's dramatic acting skills suggested Rada wouldn't be comic relief. This character had serious story significance. The fan theories about Weaver's role became increasingly wild as more details emerged. Some speculated she could be playing an Imperial remnant agent infiltrating the New Republic. Others suggested she might be Din Djarin's superior, representing the government faction trying to bring order to the Outer Rim. The most intriguing theory positioned her as a potential antagonist, someone whose dedication to New Republic ideals conflicts with Din's more flexible moral code. Her veteran status and commanding screen presence would make her a formidable opponent for The Mandalorian. Plot leaks and rumors painted a picture of a story much larger than previous Mandalorian adventures. Sources suggested Din Djarin had officially joined the New Republic as a marshal, bringing him into conflict with criminal organizations across the galaxy. This setup would explain both the massive battle sequences shown in the trailer and the inclusion of characters like Rada the Hutt. The film apparently explores what happens when a lone wolf bounty hunter tries to work within a government system he's never trusted. The Rada storyline reportedly connects to broader galactic politics in ways that surprised even longtime fans. Rather than just being Jabba's heir, this version of the character has apparently evolved into a sophisticated crime lord, trying to legitimize Hutt operations. His interactions with Din Djarin could represent a fascinating clash between old-school criminal codes and new galactic order. Jeremy Allen White's casting suggests Rada will be more than just a CGI creature. This character has emotional depth and complex motivations. Behind-the-scenes reports revealed production challenges that actually strengthened the final product. Sigourney Weaver's first experience with Star Wars practical effects reportedly amazed even veteran crew members. Her dedication to understanding the universe's lore and her character's place in it impressed Favreau so much that her role was expanded during filming. She spent weeks working with the creature effects team to understand how to interact with Grogu's puppet, creating authentic relationships that translate beautifully on screen. The puppet work for Grogu's big screen debut represented a major evolution from the Disney Plus series. Movie budgets allowed for more sophisticated animatronics and multiple puppet versions for different types of scenes. The creature effects team developed new techniques specifically for theatrical presentation, ensuring Grogu would look spectacular on IMAX screens. Pedro Pascal's praise for his icon co-star took on new meaning when fans learned about the technological advances bringing the character to life. Production insider reports suggested that everyone involved understood the massive responsibility they carried. This wasn't just another Star Wars movie. This was potentially the film that could save the entire franchise's theatrical future. After years of disappointments and canceled projects, The Mandalorian and Grogu represented the last best hope for Star Wars on the big screen. The pressure was immense, but early test screenings reportedly generated the most positive reactions for any Star Wars film since the original trilogy. The film's success or failure carries implications far beyond just one movie. Disney's entire Star Wars strategy appears to hinge on this project's reception. Positive audience response could greenlight multiple follow-up films, expanding the Mandalorian saga into a full theatrical franchise. It could also validate the approach of building movies from successful Disney Plus series, potentially leading to Ahsoka, Andor, or other show-based films. But failure would be catastrophic for Star Wars' future. After so many false starts and disappointed fans, another theatrical disappointment might convince Disney to abandon big-screen Star Wars entirely. The franchise would become purely a streaming commodity, losing the cultural impact that made it legendary. Every scene, every character choice, every story decision in this film carries the weight of the entire galaxy's future. The expectations riding on May 22nd, 2026 are absolutely massive. Fans want redemption for the sequel trilogy's controversial reception. They want proof that Star Wars can still create the magic that made them fall in love with the universe originally. They want Din Djarin and Grogu's relationship to translate perfectly from small screen intimacy to big screen spectacle. Most importantly, they want to feel that same sense of wonder and adventure that's been missing from recent theatrical releases. Jon Favreau and his team aren't just making a movie, they're attempting to restore faith in Star Wars cinema. The casting choices, production values, and story scope all suggest they understand exactly what's at stake. This film could either mark the beginning of a new golden age for Star Wars movies or serve as the final chapter in the franchise's big screen legacy. Either way, May 22nd, 2026 will be a date that changes Star Wars history forever.